God dang it. Hey, hey, I didn't have my coffee either. Good morning, everyone. It is 5:15 in the morning. I'm here at the Colorado River in Meadview, Arizona. Gonna do some fishing, folks. So let me get my face on, get my worms, fishing poles, everything, and get going because it's gonna be 100 degrees today. I've already saw a couple of people flying down here to get into water because they know too that right now 70 degrees feels like 30 degrees to a lot of people because it's going to be muggy. Not muggy because it's not humid here. It's going to be just dry heat. You hear that? Me either. Let's go. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, they're coming in hot, folks. They know to get here early. I think if I do any fishing tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up another maybe hour early. Maybe 4 o'clock and leave out of here at 4:30. So, okay, let's shut up. Let's keep going. Got my poles, got my towel, got my phone, GoPro, media stuff. Pack my bag and let's shut up. Let's catch some fish, folks. I'm serious today. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, we are here, folks. I was here yesterday. The last video you saw, I was teabagging. I had a bath in the river over there in that little cove, and that's where I'm going to be fishing at, right in said cove. It's a pretty steep drop off, but I made it yesterday. I have high hopes today. So let's go catch these fish. I don't wear that hat today. I got my other hat I just found on the highway. So hopefully this is luckier than that hat. Okay, I have my 2 poles with me, and I did research if we could have yo-yos because I have no signal out here and I have the Wi-Fi up there. So I did remember to do that. They said positively no yo-yos. So we are going old school fishing poles, because if you had yo-yos you could leave them out there for a while and come back and check them out, but they are dead set against it here. The sun's about to show its face on the west side of the world. So the west is that direction. I know that because the sun is about to come up. Got my sandals on. We got some campers out here. It says no camping, but that's not my business. Hopefully they enjoyed themselves, them illegal fools. But it got all the attention off me if they did have problems. You can have an RV out here and stay 7 days, but not like a campsite and pitch a tent and stuff like that. So there's another one up there. So it's none of my business. My business is to catch some fish for you guys today. I'm gonna show you the drop off here soon. I didn't think I was gonna make it down yesterday, but I needed a bath. Whoa, another tent down there. Oh, they're all illegal around here. They got yappers. These ones here, they got yappers. Look at this. Yeah. You think I was lying, didn't you? Look at this. And yeah, them dogs won't shut up. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it down. God dang it. Hey. I didn't have my coffee either. I didn't have my coffee either. I know. Okay, we're gonna get down here for these ankle biters gnaw me to death. Yeah, a couple rock slides here and there, but comes with the territory. Don't worry, folks. If you've seen this video, I probably didn't die. I said probably. Okay, the worst is over, folks. I just got on my butt, so that's padded. All right, here we go. Just call me a mountain goat. Call me Billy. Okay, it is actually easier going back up that side of that thing. Let me get situated and I'll be with you. I did get a net. Bam. You stupid people on the alone show. You stupid people on the loan show, they always get a fish and they're happy as shit. They didn't have a meal in 45 days. And that's like 10 pair of underwear. And, well, 11. Oh, let's shut up. But they always get the fish all the way here. They're excited as shit. And they're hooping and hollering, dangling the fish right over the water, and it fucking falls off. It's your fault, you dumbass. Get a net. Okay, let's shut up. Let's shut up and talk quiet like they can hear me. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording. Check. Okay. Hey, the only thing I think I forgot was the portable battery to maybe charge my microphones up. But I think I'll do okay. They last probably 10 to 14 hours, they say. I do have my tight line in over there for catfish or whatever the hell wants to eat off the bottom. And then I have one here I'm going to put a bobber on. Well, that didn't go out too far, but I got to put a bobber on it first, you know. I just told you I was just testing you, folks. You failed. You should have warned me. Okay, I do have a bobber, and I did bring, see if you're hearing all this stupidity. Make sure it's loud and clear. I do have a bobber. I'm going to put a purple bobber on. Maybe with all these earrings and a purple bobber, it'll keep people away from me because they think I might be different. So let's try it out now. It'll go up further now. Oh yeah, that's where the fish were playing. Okay, I did wet my whistle on my stringer. It's always good luck to throw your stringer in and get it wet a little bit. It's really not, but it made me feel better. So let's get you out yonder, and there it is there, and down that way will be my tight line. I did bring my bucket so I can sit on. So let me sit on this. I'm gonna shut up a little bit. I'm gonna let you hear the birds and maybe some kayakers cackling over there. I'm not sure if you can hear them. I'm glad I brought this bucket to sit on. Very comfortable. Mother, did you see it? Did you see the ripple? This is when people, you have to stand your ground. This is when people reel their reel in and throw it in where the splash is at. Guess what, folks? You see that splash? It ain't there. It ain't there no more. It's that way, that way, that way, or this way. So it's not there. It's just like when you see one of my videos. I'm not there anymore. I'm somewhere else. But I'm not going to listen to the advice I just gave you. I'm going to go ahead and throw it over there where the splash was. God dang. They are flopping around everywhere out here. This is the best. This is a good time to get out here. Real fatty over there in the shallows. Hopefully it'll get to my tight line. But I did buy a whole year worth of Arizona fishing license because one day is $20, and I didn't know, if I was going to fish 3 days, that's 60. So just getting a 3-day, spending that, might as well just get a whole year. I probably won't ever come back this year, but if I do have a fishing license. I'm too cute to go to jail, so just gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, it's well worth it. Well worth it not to wash anybody's dishes. If you don't know what that means, folks, that's a jail term. I'm not sure how old that term is, but that means that you are catching, or I guess if they make you, you have to pitch. But I think it's mostly catching, like not fish either. Okay, like I said, I was just proving my point that the fish aren't there. It didn't even bite. Just throw it. Oh, bird nest, mother rucker. Okay, I am actually a professional bird nester outer, like bird nester undoer. I've done that so much in my life. It's like life, it's easy to tangle life up, but it's hard to get that thing straightened back out. That's what she said. And then usually you catch a fish when you're doing this, but that's a bird nest. So what I do is go backwards and I try to just pinch it and pull, and then just hope for the best. I don't know how the hell it gets like this when it just. I'm gonna show you on camera. There we go. See? Thought I was lying. But that's all you do. You kind of like reel backwards, pinch, pull. Folks, I got a bite. Let me take this off. Oh, it's on there. We're gonna eat tonight if it don't fall back in the water. Let me try to Let me try to get my tripod over here. I'm gonna lose it because it's your fault. Okay, it's your fault because I gotta try to get a video of it. Okay, we are good to go. Put a rock on here so it don't fall down. Okay, let's catch our first Arizona fish. Oh, it's on there. Oh, it broke my pole. Oh, that's how big it is. Look at this. Golly. Probably not that big, but the pole's cheap as shit. Well, it's not cheap pole. Oh, you punk bitch. You punk bitch. Look at that. God dang it. Man, I gotta buy me another pole. Look at that. Okay. Well, feel like I'm on a lone show. Had to get all set up, and I'm gonna blame you because that's what I do. I won't take credit for that. Well, let's see if I can get another one. That was on a tight line, so just down there. Let me get another one. Probably have to wait to pull it in. I have to just walk backwards with that pole because of the just found out this was broke, or it was that huge and it broke my pole. They're dancing all around that bobber. This one here, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm still gonna say it's your fault mostly, but I didn't set the hook because as soon as I saw this was broke, I didn't get to snatch its lip off. So no matter what happens here, I'm gonna snatch that lip off. And the next place I go, if I pass by a Bass Pro Shop, I will get me another pole because I think I have like $4,000 built up in points. Yes, free money. I use it as a bank, like all my credit cards, I use as a bank card. So now I have enough points on my American Airline, the whatever that Citibank, to go to Australia and back. Oh, look there. Australia and back. So I stopped using that and use my Bass Pro points. So now I use my Bass Pro to, Okay, let's get it in here. It's still on there. Broke ass pole. Okay, it's a little catfish. I think it is a keeper though, because it's the only one I got. But it barely pulled this puppy in because whoop, this is one of those rare toggle poles, okay? I just invented it. It's a toggle pole. Okay, let me put it on a stringer and stop showing you. At least it let me keep my bait. So they did say there's a lot of catfish here. They did not lie. I thought they gave me some night crawlers, and that's probably what they don't use around here. So they give the out of state folks the bait that don't do nothing. Okay, this is a pretty large stringer, so you got to put it pretty much all the way down. You put it through its gill, and you go all the way down with it. Okay, just throw it in the water. It'll try to swim off a little bit, but at least it's breathing. It's because when you put them in a bucket, the bucket gets the oxygen out of it, unless you got an aerator. So it keeps them alive until you kill them. Yeah, makes sense, don't it? Well, it keeps them fresh, folks. Okay, let's catch another. GoPro, stop recording. Okay, I ripped the end off of there, so now I just have another screwed up end. I'm not sure if I can burn this or something and melt it and have a nub there, but this is called my chode right here. And speaking of chode, the gentleman over there in that boat just said, yes, this is exactly what he said. Is that a banana in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? He wasn't talking to me, but I don't care who he's talking to. That was weird. But I guess that's a guy thing. It's a guy thing. They're coming this way though, so maybe I can get them on video. It's throwing out pretty damn good. This chode packs a punch. So let's see how it does. Put another put a bell on it. There was a fish jump up about 3 foot to the left of my bobber, which doesn't mean anything. Just letting you guys know. I see a kayaker out there too, next to the banana guys. There's the banana guys there. There's 3 of them. I thought there was only 2. Okay, that's their business. Uh-oh. You got banana in their tailpipe. Here's your mechanic, I think. This is their mechanic coming over to help them out. He's probably going to ask them, what's wrong? Is there a banana in your tailpipe? Yeah, that might do it. Oh, almost had it. Just a short crank. Oh, not too much. You're flooding it. You're flooding it. Well, Michael, you might have to row that boat ashore. Okay, I went ahead and pushed the bobber back, so I'm going a little deeper. This is how deep I'm going. I want to say 3 foot. Go ahead, folks. You don't want to start off deep. You want to test it out first. And if it gives you a little bit of resistance, you want to not go any deeper. But if it doesn't, then go ahead and go deeper. I mean, sometimes you get better action that way. And with changing the bobber, the weight's distributed differently. So if people don't know, this is the drag. This one here, this cog wheel up here, the big wheel, that's how, when you're pulling in and it's a really big, like say you got a 50-pound fish on there and this line is not the best, you want to loosen it up so as soon as it gives it a certain amount of tension, then it pulls it back out. It will let it pull it back out without breaking the line. But if you got a really good line and you don't want it to take the line out too much, you tighten this up. This one here, the little one, this one is the drag of the, say if you're throwing it out and you got too much weight on it, you can loosen this or tighten this, and it puts the tension on the wheel so it doesn't do the bird nesting. And actually, I'm being honest on that. Usually I just joke around too much, but for some people that don't know, every now and then I like to throw a little bit of nonsense in here for you guys, so you do learn a little bit. It's that, well, I guess if you learn what not to do, learn what not to do, that's a good thing too. So. GoPro, stop recording. Well, the bobber's not working very well, so I'm going to go with the handy dandy spinnerbait. So we'll see how that works. I was going to go with the Vaseline. We used to sell these with, I think, Durablend when it came out in the year 2000, the Durablend oil. They have these, and I was the #1 salesman out of 75 stores in our region. And I have a lot of these. Well, I had a lot of these, and I think I've only got one left. But I probably accumulated like 50 or 60 of these puppies, and I probably gave them away. But this one I kept. I don't use it. I've never caught anything on that. But I've never caught anything on probably any of these except my fingers and my clothes. So let's try it out. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna take the worm off of here and the bobber. I have to fix my drag since the weight's going to be different. The banana boat is getting closer. They're infringing on my territory. If they get any closer, Instead of catching some fish, I'm definitely going to catch a subscriber or two. So if they're watching this, I don't mean any harm with what I say, banana boat people. I'm just having fun. They're cursing like sailors over there anyway, so I'm pretty sure they don't care. One angler to another angler. I'm going to say fishermen, okay? Because they are men, and I'm a man. So if you get butthurt of me saying I'm a fisherman, screw you. This is definitely not the channel for you. I could save you the hassle right now. They're drifting this way because their motor's not working. Probably why. Okay, we're on there. Let's fucking do it. Backhand. Backhand is freaking amazing. Used to be a pimp. Now I just walk with a limp. If you did not know how these work, these are like a woman in the club. There we go, see it? Get a little better, a closer action here. Shaking his goods. Okay, GoPro stop recording. Okay, they're getting really close, so I switched the bobber. Since he was talking about bananas, I went with the non-purple. With the earrings and a purple bobber, they might get the wrong impression. Oh, I don't have my tongue ring in, folks, but I have to tell you, for the people that think that a tongue ring turns you gay, I've had it 25 years. 25 years, and it has not turned me gay yet. But if you are scared it'll turn you gay and you're like on the fence, then don't get one. But if you already are looking at a guy's mouth, you probably crossed that fence. You probably fell over. So, I don't care though. It's not my business. GoPro stop recording. Hey, I thought it got a bite on there and it kind of loosened up a little bit. Oh, it's tightening up. Let's reel this puppy in. See what we got. Bad time to do it when the banana boat is over here, because they'll see them catching fish. I have to pretend like I don't have one. Oh man, it got off. It got off. I didn't snatch it good enough. It took my whole worm. Okay, let me give me my manly shout out to the other men. Hey, don't come over here catching all the fish I ain't catching.
I'll do my best.
Okay. That's all I ask. It's a bass fishing over there. They're doing pretty good. But they're tiny. Nothing to talk about, just like my catfish. But it'll make a meal, so at least we're gonna get a cooking video of some fish. The sides are probably gonna be bigger than the main course though. But I'm not bragging about it. Yep, all the way over here.
Caught any today?
Just one catfish. With my physique, I don't mind what I catch. I ain't too particular about it. Actually, I do. My bigger channel's like a man versus food. I do a lot of big food challenges at restaurants. Yeah, it's DaGarbageDisposal. Doug, I got about 600,000 on Facebook, but and I got some more on YouTube and TikTok. But I'm trying to do outdoors. I got a trailer up there, a black trailer, looks like a utility trailer. I built a camper with cedar wrapped inside, copper sink, and trying to do the outdoors. 6 months, 16 states. So it's called, that one's called Outdoors Unsupervised. It's very unsupervised. I wouldn't take any survival tips from me though. I always say the sun rises in the west and sets in the east just to piss people off. You guys just bass fishing?
Yeah. Whatever bites.
Okay.
I don't discriminate.
All right, there you go. I heard you got a gar over there. I heard you got a gar over there.
Nah, just a bunch of bass.
Okay. I thought you said that. I know you said something about a banana. I didn't want to say nothing about a banana. Yeah, I was getting out here early because it was hot as shit yesterday.
Yeah. You throwing anchovies?
No, I just got little night crawlers. Just out of state fishing bait.
Yeah, anchovies work real good for the stripers and catfish over here.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it. You know what? I think I got some in the truck. I'll use those tomorrow. Well, my early morning luck ran out already. Caught the one fish. I thought I was going to catch a lot more today, but hey, a meal's a meal, okay? So, I did get food to go with it. I think I got, almost spilled the beans. But you're going to have to wait. So I'm going to stay out here another hour, and then I will show you my bounty. Hopefully it's more than one. Hopefully it's at least double. Yeah, 2. I don't want to catch too many though. That's probably why I'm not catching much, because deep in my heart, I don't want to catch too many that I have to throw away, because I'm only going to eat enough for today, and I don't want to put them in the cooler and stink up the good cooler. So I'm going to come back out here tomorrow to get some more food for another meal. So I did buy enough stuff from the store to get 2 different fish meals for you guys. I'm probably not going to pan fry it. Well, I'll probably pan fry it, but I probably won't fillet it and bread it and with all that crap. I don't know. I'm still thinking this out. I don't have any milk and eggs to make a nice batter. It'll probably have to be some kind of like a dry batter with some Andy's fish meal if I did. Okay, it is starting to heat up. That sun is getting to me. So let me shut up, catch a couple fish, hopefully quick, and get up out of here. GoPro, stop recording. I just shut this off, and there's a fish on here. As soon as I said it. Okay, let's snatch this lip off. Okay, let's do this right. I'll show you how to do it. Okay. Oh, motherfucker. That motherfucker. It was just tasting it. The guys down there, the banana guys, said that the anchovies work good on the catfish and striper. I'm not even sure what the hell a striper is. I think they meant stripper. I'm supposed to sit here and hold this pole. Whoa. Oh, it's caught on something. Golly. Ain't no vegetation down there, is it? GoPro, stop recording. Maybe I catch a bigger fish, so because I'm not being as stingy on the worms now, since I did remember that I do have some anchovies and all kind of stuff in the vehicle I was going to use for the like the bait trap if I ever use that again. So I'm just going to use that stuff for, I got plenty, I got about 10 different cans of it. You hear some helicopters. There's a lot of them that come from this direction. I don't think I ever saw one go that direction. They all went this way. So I don't know where the hell they're going, but Looks like Army base or something, but I thought it was like tour guides for the Grand Canyon since it's really close around here. I think the skywalk on the Grand Canyon is like 25 miles from where I'm at. But no, I'm not going. I'm not going to pay money to go see it. I saw it a while back, and I'm not going to just pay money to go another direction. I am going towards Reno after this, but I want to do a fishing. That's why I came to this location, to do fishing. Oh, and now it's tightening up. Gotta go. Gotta go. God dang, man. Here's some little ass fish. That's all these could be. Little ass fish, fucking with it. Let it hang itself next time. I'm getting naked, folks. That means I'm about to call it. All I get is all these little bites. It's gonna be a lone fish dinner. So, see ya up by the truck. And if you think I'm sound disappointed, I'm very disappointed. I wanted a bigger meal for you guys. I want to show you a bigger piece of meat. And I'm not even sure why they call it white meat. If they say it's not meat, but they say it's white meat, maybe it's just I don't know, just to try to not to get it into the meat category. White meat and red meat's both meat, folks. It says meat on the name. So you can fool yourself all you want. It's still meat. Go post stop recording. We might have some hope here. We might have some hope. I'm gonna let it hang itself. I'm not sitting there messing with it and reeling it in. When that bells are jingling, I'm gonna be a snatching. Okay, poles are shaking. It's on the big part of the pole. That's why the bell's not shaking much, because it's a chode. So we're going to see what we got here, if anything. Please have at least one fish to keep my other fish company. Okay, I think something's on there. I don't have my net, so we're going to just see. Feels a bit bigger. Oh, God damn it. Fucking turtle. You son of a bitch. Hope this is what they call a striper. I don't want a turtle. It's a long nosed, soft shelled turtle or some shit. Get the fuck in there. God dang it. I'm not cleaning no turtle. I don't care who you are. I mean, I know it's good eating for some people. It's like a needle nose turtle. Let me get my other phone. I'm gonna let you go as soon as I get a video of you. But you've been my problem. That's why the hell I ain't catch nothing. Once you see a turtle, that means that it's scaring all the fish off. Hey folks, let me break this down to you. This is the way I think. And this is why you don't see a lot of fishing videos, because I spent $60. Let's just say I spent $20 for the day. I spent $20 to go fishing. I bought bait and my time. My time is worth a lot more than all that. And people don't, I guess, see how much time they're wasting actually fishing. Even if you're catching, let's say I caught 10 pounds of fish today. Pretty good haul. But fish, I'm not sure how much per pound it is, maybe $3. So that's $30 for like 8 hours. I don't even think people in Mexico get paid that less. So you're actually, it's cheaper just to go to the store, get the food and cook it. Or just go buy it and don't even have to skin it or cook it, and bam, you're good to go. I mean, I don't even think you have to skin it anyway, but you don't even have to cook it. But out here, you're skinning it, you're going back after you're fishing, and more so, it's a peace of mind for me when I go fishing. Like, I don't care if I catch a fish. I really don't care. I really would like to for you guys, but for me, it doesn't bother me not to catch any fish. That means I don't have to clean it. But again, I do stuff for you guys I normally wouldn't do, because my brain will tell me $20 plus the 8 hours. You know, let's just say I'm getting paid $40 or $50 an hour. It's $400, $420 and the bait, $425. Plus, after this, I'm going to go clean it, so maybe another hour or two. So let's just say $600. Does that sound like cost efficient to you? No, does not. Okay, let me stop bitching. Let me get my hefty one haul in here, and we'll go cook. Okay, update on Frida the fish. Still kicking, still strong. Okay, I might go get some water just to keep the fish in that bucket, to keep it alive a little bit longer before I cut it up, to keep it fresh. I'm not hungry right now. I went down there to get the bucket of water. I didn't have my phone with me to show you, but I can just park right there, and there's like a little edge of a cliff there a guy is fishing on. If I can zoom in on him, you can see probably the top of him. Where'd he go? Right there in the orange shirt in the middle of your screen. He's fishing right there on the side of a edge of a cliff and right into the water, so you don't have to climb down much of anything, instead of going over there and whoop, going down and almost busting your ass. There's some kids in a party over here. They're on the edge of the peninsula, out the peninsula type thing. They're having a good old time right there. Looks like a happening spot. Okay, I'm going to relax right now, and a couple of hours just lay here. Being in this black camper gets very warm if you don't have the doors open. If you have the doors open, it doesn't matter. It's just a breeze through there. But at night, I did find out that when these lights come on, there's lights right there, like all around the property. So it's very lit up, so the bugs are attracted to that. But if I do have these open, I have to cover up the LED screens as such, like the computer and the little screen to the inverter, because it's an LED screen and it's pretty bright, so it is right there. So once I cover those up, it's okay, and I ain't worried about the bugs. Had this open last night. I keep this like this, and then I put the door to here, and then I put this on the other side of the door, so the doors open yay big on each side, and it gets a little breeze through here, and I had the big fan on. Relax, and I'll check my trail cam later. I think I have it right. Where's the rock at? Right there on that rock. It's on the right side of that rock, and I got it facing that way. So I don't know what's on there, but we'll see. We'll see later on, if anything. I'm getting set up to cook now, guys. I was thinking about cooking with this right here, the induction stove, and then using these pots. But I want to try to save as much battery as possible, so I did break up the, this is like the small witch pot that I have. So I will try to cook everything in that. So it's going to be like a one pot deal, and try to cook on here, because it did say you can cook in an apparatus that takes charcoal or wood. So I'm going to try to use this. This is for the hiking. I'm not sure if this is going to be sturdy enough. It does feel pretty beefy, so it might be sturdy enough to do this. This one here is just to put over a fire and put a small pan under, but it's for hiking. So let's try this one out with this and see how it goes. Let me set the cameras up and we'll get to cooking. Go post stop recording. Okay, we're in business, folks. I got a beautiful backdrop for you. Let's start off with the humongous fish that we have. I was going to do another dish where I pan fried a fish, but for this size of fish, just to give it the flavor, and I have a lot of vegetables to counteract the little meat. You say it, folks. So I do have different stuff. I have Italian seasoning, I have dill, I do have some black pepper, and a rosemary sea salt. So I'm really glad I have that with some organic crystallized ginger. I eat this like candy, but I'm gonna crush this up and put this in the food as well. But we have a container. This is like, what is this, like a 1 cup, serving size, 1 cup, 4 cups. So we got a quart of vegetable broth. We got macaroni, and I crossed out the cheese because I'm using just the noodles. So I'm doing the macaroni. Have some radish, have broccoli, I have an ear of corn. We have some green beans. I have a jalapeno just for the kind of a flavor. I'm gonna take the seeds out and stuff. I don't want it too spicy or anything. I know jalapenos are not hot, but I'm just not a fan of it while I'm eating. We have a red bell pepper and a yellow bell pepper, as well as we got the scallions and the onions. So I got the tops. I got the tops of the green onions and the bulbs of the onions. We got a celery. I'm going to chop everything up and put it in that pan. If it fits, it's going to happen. So I'm just going to fill the pan up, let that simmer down to a nice soup, and have some crackers with it. Got some crackers somewhere. Thought I had them out here, but I'll get them later. Okay, let's go over here, chop everything up, and I'll fillet the fish last. It doesn't smell fishy. It probably will be now since it's out the water, but I'm gonna put it back in the water just for a little bit. It is dead. But if your fish does smell like fish, like stinky, yeah, you might not want to use it. So yeah, still good. Okay, let me put it in the bucket. And I do have something in the bucket I'll show you real quick. Well, you know what? I'll show you when I chop it up. Let's get to chopping this right here. Well, I'll show you when I fillet it. Let's just get to chopping this stuff up right here. Clean this off. Nothing like a Fast and Furious car to get here right when you start recording. I know this is overkill of celery, but I'm just going to have to use it all up. After tomorrow, my ice is going to be gone, and I'm not trying to refrigerate anything. So I'll just eat on this until tomorrow. It is 102 degrees today, so it is a little bit toasty where I'm at. Tonight's going to get only down to 75, but I do have a big box fan, or I can turn the AC on. I don't plan on trying to turn that on unless I'm at an RV place. Waste all my juice. I know I got plenty of battery, but just something about me, I don't like to waste it. You never know. I needed a lot of it for the internet to upload videos. All these veggies, that fish is going to look even lower, but just a whole soup. And the broccoli crowns, I just go ahead and grab the whole crown and walk around the store and chop off all the big part, the big stalk. There's people just coming over here. You in the background, they're just dumping trash. It's a trash dumpster right there. Yeah, the corn, I'm just going to shuck the corn in there. Should be my cleaver. There we go. Try to watch your fingers when you're doing this. Tell you what, it's going to be a full pot. I might have to wait a day to go fishing. I'll eat this tomorrow and the next day, and then fish the last day. Probably be best. Got the green beans, the jalapeno, and the radishes to go. I think we might make it. I might have to bury the macaroni in there and put the juice in and just cook the macaroni in the bottom, because the juice might have to wait for all this to kind of simmer down a little bit and kind of wilt everything so everything will fit. I'm not going to probably do every single, you know what, I want to do all this radish. Okay. Might as well do them all, folks. I'm gonna try to quarter them too. Just gonna take some time. So I'll be right back with you folks after I quarter everything. Okay, we got all these cut up. I wasn't too crazy about getting it precise. I left the little root part on and everything. I ain't worried about it. If you see my stomach, I'm not too picky. And these, if you cut the veins and the seeds out, it's like a bell pepper. It just tastes like a jalapeno. So I might leave a little bit of veins in there, but the seeds, I take them all out because diverticulitis, it's less seeds as possible is probably best. Okay. Same thing with the green beans. When I get to them, you're going to see that I'm not going to care about getting all the ends off or whatever. I do not want a big chunk of jalapeno when I'm biting, so I do cut these down a little bit finer than I do everything else.
Probably. This is a dead end. Yep. Are you trying to go out? Yeah, just keep going out. So where are you trying to get to?
Okay, got somebody lost over there. Trying to go to Henderson. That's Las Vegas. That's where I'll be going next. I'm gonna cut the ends off. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna cut the ends off. I ain't gonna keep the stems on. I'm going to Las Vegas area next to Reno. So I'll be in Nevada in a couple videos. I'll cut these like an inch and a half. We might have room for that big old fish. One good thing about not catching a big ass fish, it fits in a pot. Hey, I'm gonna have to use the GoPro for the end of this video because when I went to turn the camera off right there, it got too hot because it's 102 degrees outside. But the last thing that I added was the macaroni. So I had the macaroni in there and I kind of moved it around so I could try to get it in the liquid. I might have to add water to that later, but I did put plenty of dill in. I put Italian seasoning, put black pepper. We got rosemary, sea salt, and we got organic crystallized ginger. So that's all that we put in. The macaroni, the cheese part, I went ahead and kept for something else, just for later. I'm gonna use this for tomorrow, this other piece of the onion, but I think I showed you cutting that up. But I got most of that, so I wasn't as pissed off once I shut the camera off and I saw that it was already shut off. So we're going to cut the fish now. We're gonna go over here and cut this fish. I'm going to start off by telling you guys, you can do this any way that you want to do it, okay? This is the way that I'm going to do it with this little ass fish. This cutting board holds the tail right here, and it has 2 grooves for a bucket. So you just find the groove like Stella, and it fits right there, and you can clean your fish. So I'm going to first off clamp it down, and the fins are a little happy. I think they're a little aroused. So what I do is behind the fin there's a bone right here. You want to cut straight down until you hit the spinal cord. You're going to feel that, and then you're going to turn your knife sideways. Kind of hard with this fin on this side. I'm gonna chop this fin off. There we go. Okay. So once it's sideways, turn this sideways. You're gonna go through the rib cage a little bit. You're going to keep going down. Okay, and you want to leave a little bit on the end here. Yeah, there's not going to be much meat on this puppy. Then when you flip it over, you can slap his head in there if you want. A smaller fish, you could do that too. So I'm gonna put his lip in there. And on this one, you just wanna cut a little bit into it. Make sure you don't cut the skin. And you just want to go all the way down and shake it like that. Go all the way through. Okay, it's not the sharpest knife, but we got enough to season. We got enough to season the dish. I got one bone in there. Go to the ribs, all the way down. That's as far down as you're going to go, folks. So, if you're saying I'm cutting it wrong, you might be right, but there's only so much you can cut off. You see that? So, I'm not going to be too picky about this because we got all the veggies. It's going to be mostly a veggie soup with a, what do you want to call it? An appearance of fish. Look at that. Hey, it's still a soup. So let's go over there and put this in there and we'll get to cooking. You do not have to tell me this is pathetic, but look at this. These two are the main little fillets parts here. That, and then we got the little for seasoning there. I have to suck on that bone though. I know you don't have to tell me it's pathetic. I know it. I did add a little bit more water to get the water up that high, but it is actually almost cooking in the sun. That is hot. So I'm going to see if this right here, this vessel right here, will work out there, and then we'll get to cooking. Okay, I'm going to get the shade here while I try to figure this contraption out so it won't fall out in the heat. Again, 102 degrees, cooking over a fire is not the smartest thing to do in the world. This has to be fancy. It is more expensive. This dill here, this is a hiking dill. Can't even read the name. Usually I can't read names anyway, but this is an Uberleben. So if you know about an Uberleben, you know these are probably good. Really beefy. Heard it's built really good. Goodbye fuel canister, simple 5-panel assembly. We're going to have problems. It says simple. Usually it's not. But 304 stainless steel. We got the Gotchen X grill grate. Waxed canvas sleeve. They waxed it. They waxed the sleeve for you. Okay. Comes in a nice waxed canvas sleeve. They did not lie about that. I put this in there. This is a little fire starter there. It's pretty. You think something else is in here, how heavy this box is built. But they made the box, I guess, because they know the quality of what they're selling. If you got one of these, let me know. But I'll let you know today. It says Uberleben. The outdoors are simply a culmination of elements: earth, air, water, and fire. Do they even have to tell us that? We know that the wind, air, water, fire from the freaking, that band. Through these experiences, we developed a deeper connection with nature and with ourselves. Sounds like somebody's about to break up with you, don't it? Uberleben exists to simply slow down and rekindle these meaningful relationships, starting with fire. Okay. So they're telling you that their absence of earth, air, and water, if they only have one of the elements. Okay. Let's see how this is. Again, the name, Uberleben. Here's the pieces. They all come in plastic. Let's take all this out. And I think I have something like this, but it's a, it's not as, seems not as well built as this one is. I'm not sure that big ass pot's gonna sit on here. We'll see. This must be the bottom grate, maybe? Bottom grate. And this is the top grate. So, or slash ninja star if a bear's coming at you. There's no instructions. I think the little paper with the QR code might tell you how to do it, but who needs that? Let's see how this goes. If I can do it, anybody could do it. Okay, we are down here. Let's see if this is all in view. Okay. Okay, we have a rounded opening, 3 fingers deep. I got fat fingers, so maybe 4 for a regular person. Looks like the good side, the dimples go inside, so let's, I'm figuring. So let's do it like that. Dimples go inside. Maybe not. I don't know how this goes. See? It should just come with, okay, I'll put the dimples on the, did I say inside? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it inside. This is going to be the tricky one because I think you got to do the twofer thing. So we're going to, fucking bug. Okay. Got that, like so. And then you got to kind of bend it. That don't seem right. Okay. Here we go. And you probably got to do this beforehand. There's 3 holes on the side, and there's three of these. So Uberleben, let's put that outside. This should make it more rugged. I'm thinking you're gonna have to take one of these out and put this in the bottom. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Easy peasy. If I can do this, folks, I know you can do it. And this goes, wow, look folks, look at that. You think that's gonna hold that big ass pot? We're gonna see. And you shove wood in here. That's where you shove the wood at, folks. I don't care how you do it, but I would probably go slow at first. Okay. Okay, Uberleben, moment of truth. It's a heavy ass pot. I would not do this though. I mean, I would not recommend. But, bam, folks. Look at that. Get close up. I didn't think it was possible, but made a fool out of me. It's pretty easy to do, but okay, I'm gonna start a fire in there. I'm gonna get a little bit of shots of that thing heating up, steaming, bubbling and shit. But as I told you, it is hot out here and this phone's shutting off. That's how hot it is. So we're gonna get some of these sticks, and I think you know how to start a fire, even if you're an Eagle Scout. So we'll get that going, get some smoke signals happening. But that is a charcoal / wood burning vessel. So I am in regulation. Check Lake Mead Recreation Area. If I had an umbrella, I'd be using it right about now. But I'm sitting down so I don't fall over. So that is a smart thing. So let's get going before I burn up. probably don't have to use any fire starter out here. How dry this shit is. It's like driving a popcorn fart. But I am going to use a little bit of paper. Bam, this should do it. I got a little bit of put this in a hole, start putting little sticks in. Yeah, like I said, you probably didn't need no fire starter. Eat it, Eagle Scouts. I think that's about big as I want that fire around these dry parts. I did bring a whole bucket of water over here to douse it if I needed to, but that is probably good enough. So we'll be back in a little bit. I'll keep checking on this. I mean, it just started, but here we go. See you in a little bit. GoPro stop recording. GoPro stop recording. I was smart enough to put my hat on. Put the hat on and the towel that I need to pick that pot up so I don't burn the hell out of my hand. Again, it wasn't from the pot handle, but it was from touching the metal Uber-Leben. When I was putting some stuff in there, something fell out, so I grabbed it. Whoops, my finger went a little too far. And I got me some Uber-Leben, some hot Uber-Leben. That could be code word for something else. So if you and your fiance, mistress, girlfriend, boyfriend, if you want to say, hey, hold on, look at me while I'm talking to you. Let me get serious. Take this off. Who's serious with a towel on their head? Hey babe, can I get some Uber-Leben? You can nod too, it don't matter. But just be sincere about it. Okay, my fire's going out talking about Uber-Leben. Have to sit down, folks. I'm getting lightheaded every time that I bend over. You say it, folks. But every time I get back up from bending over, that's when I get lightheaded. I feel like I'm about to pass out. So the phone is actually too. I'm trying to start the camera and it's too hot already when I just started. So I'm going to have to wait till this phone completely cools down just to get a start of the fire, and then while that's going, go ahead and cool the phone down again so I can get you another shot. So I gotta do them in increments of when the phone temperature goes down. So I'm on the GoPro now, and maybe I'll just get the GoPro video of it. I think that's probably the best because this phone keeps shutting off on me. Yeah, see, I just made an executive decision right there in the middle of this. Okay, GoPro stop recording. Yeah, I've been keeping my phone in this cooler in the GoPro so it doesn't overheat by the time I get to trying to record. I think I hear it bubbling. Look at that. This is not the brightest thing to do either when it's hot as hell outside. Is try to boil a big pot of stew. But it looks like it's coming out really good. Make sure that fish is cooked. But it's working out dandy. I'm feeling a little better now. I put another towel on top of my head before I put the hat on with cold ice, and I've been drinking some ice water. Probably the worst thing to do when you're already overheated is to drink ice water because it's a shock. But I'm not the brightest pole in the neighborhood. And if you don't have a covering over your head and you put water on your head, you're actually magnifying the water, so making it hotter after a quick time period. But if you have something covered in it, it's okay. I said so. So okay, all I got to do is wait for this thing to boil a bit longer and let it cool down. Another stupid thing is to try to eat really hot fluid when it's hot outside. It warms you up internally. If you never ate a 10 or 12 pound pho challenge, you'll know that you'll sweat for hours after you eat that because your insides are hot. So, you say it, folks. Too hot for jokes right now. It's not the best picture in the world, folks, but I'm going to be in the shade. So you're going to have to excuse me. I'm not putting ice in my drink because I'm using too much ice up trying to drink cold water. And I need the ice for the rest of the food that's in there. I got deli meat and such. I'm not going to say I'm not going to go fishing again, but I might not cook a fish meal. I might catch fish and have to throw them back.
What?
I know it sounds real difficult to say, but I might change my mind. I might get a second wind, but tomorrow I'm probably doing down day, eat the rest of this, and then the next day. So I might still do a cooking video, but I definitely will do a fishing video for you guys. So do not worry about that. I might do a fishing video in Nevada over there on the other side, but they said if you get an Arizona fishing license, if you're fishing the Colorado River, since it touches California and Nevada, you can actually fish from the bank to Colorado River, as long as it's Colorado River. So who knows? You might see me fishing over there in Nevada. I'm not really that hungry. I feel a lot better because I put this cold rag around my neck and dropped a lot of degrees like that. I did take my hat off. It was kind of bothering me. But I do have to tell you guys, this is not a review of Uber living, but it's really good to have some Uber living every now and then. I think that's the name of it. Let me say it. I want to say it correctly for all you people that grammar police. Uber Leben. Uber Leben. Always need some Uber Leben. Let's try this out. Reminds me of chicken noodle soup. I mean, it's not much fish. I guess chicken of the sea. Reminds me of chicken noodle soup. Well, I'm getting a little heat from the back end of the back of my throat with the jalapeno. It's still temperature-wise hot, but it's not hot spice-wise. It is pretty good, folks. Probably better with more fish in it, maybe, but it is a soup. It's really good. It's something you would probably find at a high-end place because they probably don't put much fish in it. The less food you get at a high-end place, it costs a lot of money. So you pay for the experience, I think. So this experience here, cooking on a Uberleben in 102-degree weather is not bright, folks. And I tell people, do not do what I do. But just sitting here in the shade and the sun's going behind the clouds now. I feel a lot better. I was getting really, really lightheaded, and I thought I was going to fall out over there. I'm not a young buck anymore, folks. The older you get, you can't keep thinking, "Hey, I used to weed cotton fields 10 hours a day." No, I'm not a young kid anymore. You got to watch out, folks. The older you get, you got to realize that you're just old. You know, I have I would say high stamina, but but for the most part, I'm hard headed, stubborn. I'll tell you that now. Uh, but I had to give you this video, folks. It's your fault if I would have fell out and busted my head on this concrete. I would definitely let you know about it. But with that said, guys, I really appreciate you watching this video. I don't want to crunch too much in your mouth, so I'm not going to have a cracker, but I'm get a little more of this veggie in my mouth. Ah, well, I do want to thank you. I want to thank you in advance for liking the video because I already know you liked it. I know you did. All the stuff that I went through, all the stuff that I went through to do for you, there's no way in hell that you didn't hit that like button already. And if you forgot, you can't say you forgot now. Okay? So please do that. If you didn't hit the like button, I'm going to strongly say, screw you. Screw the hell out of you. The stuff that I do for everybody else. And you still get to reap the rewards watching the video. Just like the video. Huh? Share with your friends, family, even your Eagle Scouts. Please share on Facebook. Facebook's the number one. If you share it on Facebook, you probably got 7,000, 10,000 friends on at least on Facebook. It definitely will help out. If you got a big following on Twitter or Instagram, do that as well. Uh, YouTube, if you do, then you do as well. You know, I know Eli Lessick loves these videos. Uh, I shout him out all the time because he's a real good guy. He's a professional eater, and I don't promote professional eating on this channel too much, but he's a really good friend, so I do want to promote that. But with that said, guys, I am going to get out of here, eat the rest of the food, and if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. Talk to you later, folks. I'm too tired to get up and turn that off, folks, so sorry.
Never could have been thinking I would know what the future bring. All the highs and lows. Said I'm going